Well, hello there, ye faithful few, and welcome back to DMS Adventures, where it seems like only reviews get a lot of views. Well, as promised, wanted to do a review of the backpack that I use when we go out on our adventures. This is the Teton Sports Explorer 4000 backpack. So first up, we're going to go over the specs on this backpack, then we'll go over the features, and then finally I'll give you the pros and cons of this bag as I see them with the amount of use that I've had with this pack so far. So at the time of filming, this pack goes for about $87 on Amazon. I think I got it for around $75 at the time that I got it. The dimensions on this pack are 32 inches tall, 18 inches wide, and 12 inches deep. The torso range on this pack goes from 19 inches to 23 inches. This is an internal frame pack, so its weight comes in at around 5 pounds. That also includes a rain fly. I'll show you the rain fly really quick. It's right here. In case you're confused, it actually says rain cover right there. Pops out of there. It's attached with a elastic connector. There you go. This does do a pretty good job of keeping the rain out. It did rain on us on our second ever backpacking endeavor, day one. And my contents stayed dry. However, I did have everything in a garbage bag as well. So between everything, it all stayed dry. I know one complaint with the rain cover is it doesn't really get all the way on the bottom right here. So if you set your pack down, you're going to get wet down there at the bottom. See, the part on your back does have some nice thick padding here on the sides. There's good lumbar support down here. Again, this is soft and fairly thick. The hip pads also very thick and comfortable. They leave this groove here for just some air ventilation in there, and does a fairly good job. The straps also nice and thick, fairly wide. Got some elastic attachments here. Got a D-ring that I've got my Z-Pax water clip put through, and this is an adjustable sternum strap. You can move this up and down a little bit in through here. Then the buckles, I've read some reviews where they had issues with the buckles. I have not yet. They seem fairly stout and well done to me. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with these pockets. There are good aspects to them and kind of annoying aspects to them. They are handy. Usually I got a battery in here. Anything you want, you can get in these things. The zippers are very good. I believe they're at least water resistant. I'm not sure about waterproof. They are YKK zippers. This does fold over the zipper, again to protect from rain. And the interesting thing about these is that they are pass-through, meaning you can stick your trekking pole, tent stakes, or whatever you need through this and down into the water pocket here, the water side pocket, the side mesh stretch-y pocket thing-y. However, when you've got the pack full, it is a little tight to get your trekking pole down in there, just like so. Again, one drawback for me with these pockets being here is it really Again, when everything's full, it is a little difficult with these water bottles. If you go with a 1 liter, this is a 0.7 liter. When you go with a 1 liter, you're going to be running into things. It's a little difficult to get in there. This is the better side because this pocket is up higher. On the flip side, you can see there are 2 pockets here, 1, 2, and it is way close. So when this guy is full, you can see getting your water bottle in there is going to be a little tough. Can get away with doing something like this, but again, this is a 0.7 liter. The 1 liter really does run into this pocket. So typically, I will put my trekking pole and the Trekker 3 extension on this side. Get it worked through there. They'll go on this side, and then my water bottle will go over here. There's also a loop up here that you can, again, get your trekking pole through if you're worried about it moving around too much. You can loop that around there, snug that in, and that's not going anywhere. I have not personally used that. These pockets hold the trekking pole in there just fine. So these 2 pockets are the same as the other, just a little bit smaller. Again, right now I got, I think this is left over from the other video. Same zipper. The only difference on this side is there's no cover over the zippers. You can put this strap, if you look right here, I got holes you can put through here. Actually, my finger can't really get through there. Right there and over here, or in the middle if you wanted. So you can move this around if you need. The brain is attached. There is an internal pocket in the lid here. Great size, you can fit. I put my raincoat and first aid kit, actually my first aid kit up there. Raincoat goes in the top. And this is also very roomy. Put that in there. Raincoat, sometimes first aid kit, depending on how clumsy I think we're going to be that day. Okay, there are also straps up here for connecting sleep pad, tarp, whatever you need, and there's a lot of room. You can pull these out all the way, and you got quite a good, decent sized loop there. Now the top is interesting in that it's not a roll top, but there are 2 different spots where you can use this drawstring to pull it tight. So typically, I've been underneath this. I haven't had to use this extra space right here. So I get this put in, get my gear in there, cinch it down, get all this inside, and then cinch this down over top. And you know, it doesn't cinch all the way closed, so you need that lid to keep dust, dirt, rain, that kind of thing out of there. I want to mention this front pocket. They do have a front pocket, but goodness, it's not good for much. I can pretty much barely get my hand in there. These daisy chains that run down here block this area off. If the pack is full, there's no stretch in this area, so I don't put much in here. Last time I think I put the Cascade Wild tables, and even then I could only fit 1 in there, and I put 1 inside. The daisy chains are nice though. Got some extra carabiners hooked on here for adding things if I need them. This pack does have a sleeping bag compartment down here. Again, covered for rain. Kind of like a... And I just have pillows stuffed in here now, but that's where you could get your sleeping bag from. It does have an internal compartment, so you can zip it up and separate the sleeping bag compartment from the main body of the pack. So I don't use hydration bladders, but if you do, there is a sleeve for it in there. So it would be internal. And then You know, I've never bothered to find the hole for where the tube comes out. To be honest with you, I don't see it. Where the heck? I mean, where else would they hide it? There it is, comes out the back right there. And you could fit that down, get it underneath one of these. And if you're into water bladders, this pack will do it for you. I think this is the loop for hanging the water bladder from. It does have removable stays. You can push these down in there, and then there's a Velcro that goes over the top. But if you wanted, you could take those out. So the pack is made with a 600D diamond ripstop material as well as a 600D polyester material.
I know.
Rugged Mountain Sister joined us, sort of. I'm almost done.
Okay.
Chill. Watching TV, what else?
Ooh! Adios!
Then the hip belt here is adjustable from 28 to 70 inches. So this will fit many waist sizes. And this buckle is nice and beefy. I think these straps are pretty interesting too. Down here where the shoulder strap connects to the bottom, there's an additional strap here that can loosen, and it really brings that tight. But then when you cinch it up, you can see it pulls it out wide. This may work for individuals with a little extra, how do you say that delicately? A little extra baggage around the waistline area. So spread out nicely to accommodate that. So here are my pros and cons for this bag. Pros are, it is super large. I can fit a ton of stuff in here. It is very stout. It fits well for me. It fits everything that I need. It is comfortable to wear. The most I've had in here is about 28, 29 pounds. And again, this is something I'm not entirely used to, and I don't have a frame of reference to compare this to, but it seemed comfortable to me. The price is absolutely fantastic. I got this because it was an entry-level thing. I wasn't sure whether I was going to even like backpacking, so I didn't want to spend a ton of money on something, and this fit the bill literally perfectly. I love the rain cover that comes with it. Just tons of different ways to cinch things down, to strap on things to the outside if needed. So it's just a very robust pack. Cons, I already sort of kind of mentioned. Not a big fan of the side pockets for the water bottle and how they interfere with the bag right here. Not a fan of the weight coming in at 5 pounds. Wish I could get one now that I like backpacking. I probably want to get one now that's a little bit lighter. Man, is it squeaky. I don't know if the Rode Video Mic's picking that up or not. So far the quality seems great. I haven't had any major issues with stitching or buckles. It's only been on 5 adventures so far, so nothing too strenuous for the pack yet, but it has held up so far. So if it was a really bad pack, it would start showing signs after just these few trips that I've had. Well, everybody, the sun is setting on me. I'm running out of that beautiful natural light. But that's about it for the Teton Sports Explorer 4000. Oh, which by the way, translates to 65 liters. And the other thing I'm not sure of is that 65 liters the internal pack plus the pockets as well? I have to presume it is, but I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't find that anywhere online. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody. Hope this was a little bit helpful for you. We'll see you later, and you all have a great day.